If any family member of yours is in a nursing home facility during this COVID outbreak, you need to beware because the government has given the doctors, the nurses, and everyone else in the nurses' aides, everyone, a license to kill. They have given them a free pass to neglect our family members, and they don't even have to be held accountable for it. My mother was in Susan B. McKinney from 2019, January 2019 until April 2020. And somehow she ended up getting COVID. Prior to that, I used to go to her, I used to go and visit her. And the times that I would go, I would always go, not consistent times, but I would go different times so I could see what was going on with her care. A lot of times, first of all, my mother has Alzheimer's. She couldn't speak for herself. I noticed that I would be there for 2 and 3 and 4 hours. They wouldn't come in and turn her like they're supposed to every 2 hours. They weren't doing that. They weren't changing her as often as she needed to be changed. She couldn't feed herself. They wouldn't feed her. They wouldn't give her the food. I would just see the food sitting there, and then the tray would become. They would collect the tray and leave. If I didn't step in to feed her, she wouldn't get fed. I noticed that she was being neglected prior to COVID. So now, when COVID came and they wouldn't allow me to go in there to see her, I knew that it was something bad was going to happen. Before COVID, I was fighting to get her out of that facility. I was calling Health First constantly, trying my best to get her out. They said I needed training because she couldn't walk. What's so weird is she was walking before she went into the facility. Why didn't they want to help me get her to walk after? And then afterwards, now, because of COVID and I couldn't go in there, she ended up getting super neglected because she ended up with things like this. She wasn't being taken care of. I'm telling you. Okay? Then they told me she had COVID and now she had some type of infection that couldn't be taken care of. If you look at those pictures, I know it's graphic, I'm sorry, but this is what's happening to our family members in these facilities when we don't get to see them and they get a free pass from the government to abuse family members in our Black communities. We need to do something about this. Make sure that your family member is being taken care of. I tried to get Jacoby and Myers to represent me in a case, but they said that I had passed a certain time frame. When I asked them if they can ask for an extension, they said they could, but they just didn't want to take the case. I didn't pursue it, but I'm telling you, before it's too late, don't let this happen to your family member. Fight for them. Do whatever you can. This is my contribution. My mother is passed, and they told me that there's nothing I can do about it. But I believe we all need to band together to take care of our family members. Don't let this happen to your family member. We know that when you get older, family members die. But don't give the nursing homes the right to kill your family members before their time. Thank you.